everybody, Gotrell here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys tips on how to survive middle school. So let's get started. Number one is to get to class on time. What I mean by that is you should get to class on time because in middle school you're going to have multiple classes and you will have to walk to each of your classes, and you do not want to be late for your class or else you're going to get into trouble, or your teacher's not going to like you, or things like that. Or you can be like me and avoid getting into trouble. Just kidding, don't do that, you'll get into trouble. Sometimes I do avoid getting in trouble by being late because I don't know. I should not get into that because then you're going to go for my example and I'm going to get into trouble. But really, get to class on time because if you're on class on time, if you get to class on time, you have a chance that teachers are going to like you, and you have a chance you have time to talk to your friends, or you have a chance to start a warm-up earlier than everyone else. Never mind. Okay, the second tip is to have a few good friends. What I mean by that is have friends that will stick by you, that are very nice to you and will help you through middle school. Because middle school is a very tough. In my opinion, it's pretty easy, but I only graduated middle school. But middle school is pretty easy once you get a hang of it. But if you have a few good friends, middle school will become a lot more easier. But not having friends can make it easier for you to get bullied or picked on. And you should find good friends, because if you have bad friends, then they can get you into trouble. And you don't want to get into trouble because getting into trouble is more serious now, because you can get detention or suspended. Okay, the third tip is to learn to deal with stress. What I mean is, in middle school, you're going to get stressed. If you don't know what stress is like your body's reaction to something. Like if you have a lot of work, then your body's going to feel kind of stressed. And it's just like when you when you have overwhelming amount of work, and then your body thinks you cannot handle it, and then you start to freak out. Don't worry, I went to stress too. I went to stress when I was in 7th grade. Early in 7th grade, I got a lot of stress. I went to the counselor because I could not deal with my stress. But as I got older into 7th grade, and entering 8th grade, I learned to deal with my stress. Ways to deal with your stress is to listen to music, laughing, hanging out with good friends, talking to someone. That's the main things. But you will learn about how to deal with stress in your health class. They will most likely talk about it because they talked about it in my health class. So you guys should learn about it in your health class. Okay, the fourth thing is do not follow the crowd. What I mean by that is the crowd is the popular kids, so the crowd is the popular kids, and what I mean is don't follow the popular kids, because if you follow the popular kids, so you have a lot of friends, but sometimes they might break up with you or think you're not cool anymore or something like that. And also sometimes following the popular kids means you can get into a lot of drama and maybe even into trouble. I never followed like popular kids myself, so I don't know experience. Yes, I did have some friends that were popular, and I was kind of popular, but I did not like get like closer into like the popular group because I knew that it's going to get me into trouble or it's going to cause drama or something like that. So just don't follow them because sometimes popular kids, they can be bad people. You never know. And also sometimes popular kids, they bully. And yes, I know bullying doesn't feel good, so you want to follow the popular kids, but that is not going to solve your problems. Because bullying other kids is just going to make you feel even more bad, and you can get in trouble for bullying, because bullying is just something that is wrong. You should not bully. Just don't follow the popular kids. Also, it can lead to other things, but I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want to say it, and it's kind of inappropriate for me to say to young kids because some people that watch me might be like in elementary school and entering middle school, or they might be in elementary school, so I really don't want to say it. So yeah. You will succeed in high school if you keep if you're not confident or you have a negative if you have like a negative what do you call it, like negative, if you have like a negative attitude, then you are most likely to fail. Like my mom always tells me to keep a positive attitude even when times are tough. She always tells me to stay strong. That's what you need to do in middle school and also in high school. I'm entering high school and I am trying to keep a positive attitude even though it is scary. So you should keep a positive attitude if you're entering middle school. Just trust me on that, because middle school is not a big deal. Like my 6th grade year, it was so easy. I feel like my 6th grade year was easier than my elementary. Well, my elementary was kind of bad, but still. The thing is, just don't worry about what other people think, or don't worry about what other people think, or don't worry about like people. Don't think like other people are saying bad things about you. Don't worry. Don't worry, they won't. Like 6th graders only get bullied by 8th graders, I think. 7th graders, I don't think they bother the 6th graders that much. Just don't worry about the older grades. If you stay away from them, then they won't bother you. A funny story is, like, trust me, when I was in middle school, before I entered middle school, I checked out a lot of books about how to survive middle school, and I would read them because I was so nervous to enter middle school. But when I got into middle school, I realized it was not that bad. Middle school is easy. High school is what's hard. And elementary is also hard too, depending on what elementary school you are. Okay, that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know if any of these tips help you. Bye guys!